Okay, welcome, folks, worldwide audience. We're here again at San Francisco, the home of the California Victory, here at the famous Kezar Stadium, with myself, Rob Neville, and we have Eric Visser. Welcome, Eric. Welcome back.
Thank you, Rob. It has been a long absence. The Victory has been on the road quite a few weeks, and it's nice to be home. As we talk about, it's sunny San Francisco. It was tempting to watch the U.S.-Argentina match, which was a terrific game so far, 1-1, but we're very pleased to be here again and broadcast this game here of the Cal Victory against Portland.
Well, I think we wanted to pull ourselves away from that game, right, Eric? I mean, we were watching, it was a fantastic display, but here, we know we're here for even better display, wouldn't you say, Eric?
Well, the Victory definitely is making its mark, is making it very interesting in the USL. They have had a good road trip with quite a few competitive games. They've added some players, to their squad. They're getting healthy. They're going to be home, and I think we're in for a treat.
I think we're in for a big treat this evening. I mean, the one thing that I've said in every game in the past: welcome to sunny San Francisco. And what do we have? Sun. We have sun here in San Francisco. And what else don't we have? Wind. The wind is, I don't see any out there today, Eric. Do you see it?
No, but then bear in mind it's only 6:58 p.m., Rob. And in San Francisco it tends late June, early July, around 8 o'clock, that fog and that wind might roll in, which is the X factor.
Well, it doesn't seem to be anything coming in right now, Eric. I mean, that sun is shining beautifully over the field. I mean, it's a glorious day here in San Francisco. But let's talk about the recent road trip. The Victory has been out there and had an historic win, beating the Minnesota team 1-0 in overtime. Who's their opponent? Colorado Rapids.
Yeah, so this is very exciting for the Cal Victory, a 1-0 overtime win. Ricardo Sanchez scoring in the 5th minute in overtime through a free kick. The Victory being able to hold on in a 9v9 match there at the end, and coming away with an historic win in the young history of the California Victory. We'll probably talk about this a little bit more. Really a grueling July for the Victory, where they just come off to a exhausting road trip. But now they might be playing the most difficult July schedule in history, as they play 10 league matches in 28 days.
Yep.
Only 4 of those 10 matches will be at home. 2 of those July matches will take place at PGE Park on July 13th and 15th at Portland.
Oh, very good. Okay, so they're going to be seeing a lot of Portland, I guess.
Yep, so this is the first of many. The Portland Timbers, again, a solid team. The team that has given up the fewest goals in league against a team that has scored the fewest goals. So, Rob, this could be a very interesting matchup.
Could be a very interesting matchup. But the one thing I like, Eric, is that if you look up and down the division, I mean, the Victory have played now 11 games. They've only lost 5. If you look up and down the division, other teams have actually lost more than the Victory. Notably, you have Miami have actually lost 8 games.
Yeah.
But the Victory is still holding up the bottom of the league. But it's been good performances.
No, I think what the Victory has established, both home and away, they can compete with anybody. And I think now playing at home, getting almost everybody fit. I think they're very confident in their abilities to compete at the USL Division 1 level. And now getting results.
Definitely, Eric. I mean, what I'm seeing there is, Portland, an established team, years, played in the old NESL. Now they're here in the USL, and they've done quite well.
Yep, and obviously the city of Portland has a strong tradition of soccer with the University of Portland there, with the legendary Clive Charles. Many former professionals, especially from England, have resided and moved to Portland, so that's a very strong, supportive community. Portland played as recent as last week against AC Milan Juniors, or like their second team, and did quite successful.
The one thing I do notice with the Portland team, a lot of young Americans. I mean, they don't have too many international players. A couple of players from England, I believe one other player from Africa, but that's about it. Mostly all American players.
Yeah, and for me, this is when you get around the block, you've been around. I see quite a few names that I had. Fortunate enough to coach or assistant coach at the ODP level, the US under 20 national team level. Quite a few boys that played at UCLA, so a lot of familiar faces here at Portland.
Well, let's talk about the United States national team playing tonight against Argentina. Mostly all young Americans again, Eric.
Yeah, it's really a fresh breath of air. With the US, it seems like no matter who they're putting in right now, any good young player from the MLS is able to compete at the highest level. So after winning the Gold Cup, a new clean team, and from what we saw in the first half, I don't know what the end result was, that looked like a very competitive game of the US. So excitement, a lot of positive things in soccer right now.
So let's talk about players who are missing today. Injuries, Eric.
Yeah, we still got quite a few guys that are coming back, from injury. Keel McClung, got hurt in the middle of the field. He's done a very nice job. Omar Aguayo is still coming back from an injury. Casillas is still coming back from an injury. Ryan Suarez sustained a calf injury, so he's still coming back. So slowly but surely, there's quality and depth there with the Victory.
Well, let's talk about the red cards. I mean, obviously that's been hurting. Another couple of red cards, even though a historic win against Minnesota, putting them into the next round against the Colorado Rapids, I should say, in the Open Cup, the National Open Cup. But another couple of red cards. What about the second red card? Want to comment on that a little bit, Eric?
Well, it's kind of hard to comment, Rob. I didn't see the game. You only hear about it, but. Sometimes players get carried away during the game, and Ricardo Sanchez scored a great goal, and I gathered that his celebration was a little too enthusiastic, warranting a second yellow card. And sometimes players need to be a little bit smarter with that. The national anthem.
So tonight, our officials for the game: Yeda Reyes is the center ref. Assistant referees are David Bragg and Joel Lynn, and our fourth official is Andrew Hanks. And the lineups for tonight for the Portland Timbers: Wicks in goal, Griffin, Knowles, Thompson, and Thompson holding the back four. Now here's a mouthful for me: Krem Maya. Playing midfield with Grigor, Higgins, and Pulte. And up front, you have Bagley and Jordan. And for your California Victory, Reed in goal. Back three is Dunn, Schwartz, Aguilar. Five in the midfield: Fitzgerald on the left, Ratis, Palomares in the center, Sanchez just behind in midfield, playing behind the front two, and Morales on the right-hand side. And up front, Hansen and Epiti. Dearly known here as Epi.
Yep. Epi is back from Spain with high expectations from Epiti. He represented his national team, and now he's coming back here from Spain, playing for Deportivo de Alaves, and hoping to Epite.
Epite is the name. We were corrected.
Yes, Epite.
By our director.
Yes, but as I said, he is brought in to hopefully add some scoring punch to the Victory attack, and we're about ready to go.
We're ready to go here, and the California Victory playing from left to right, from west to east, and Portland playing into the sun from right to left. And game on. Here we go. Portland with the ball. Played down the left-hand side. Throwing for the Victory. Aguilar plays the ball forward to Hansen, intercepted by Portland. Looks like this three at the back has been working quite well for the Victory, Eric.
Yeah, this is really the formation that is suiting the Victory well, this 3-5-2, and I think they find a good balance.
Schwartz on the ball. Played to Cameron Dunn. Back to Eric Reed. Incidentally, Eric Reed has been having some superb performances, Eric.
I think he's been one of the catalysts so far of solidifying the defense. Come up with some great game-saving saves and is really getting things organized.
I'm going to have to stick with Epi because I think Apite is going to be dragging my tongue left, right, and center tonight. What do you think, Eric?
Yeah, we might get corrected again, but I think we're going to stick with that.
That director is pretty tight on us these days, isn't he?
Yeah.
Here's Epi on the ball, holding up nicely. Laid inside to Ratisse. Move the ball left to Cameron Dunn. Schwartz. Interesting fact, the big guy is obviously left out from the back this week. Hasn't been out for training.
Well, he, Ryan sustained a calf injury earlier. I think he's still recovering from that.
Okay.
Additionally, here the first couple minutes already, the Victory's trying to put their stamp on the game by possessing, ball down the flank here to Jury Morales, kind of run out of territory. Again, we emphasize that the width of Kezar is not very, there's not much width in the game, so it's you got to play really tight possession. First touch has to be really clean. A little unnecessary foul here.
Yeah, by Morales.
No, it's Luis Aguilar.
Aguilar,
who has also really has stepped up to the plate and really has solidified the right central defender position in the three-back system employed by Van Stratum.
Mm-hmm. Ball to be played in. But Gregor, here he comes. Ball played in. Cleared. Hansen wins the ball. Ball to the right-hand side. Pulte. Ball blocked. Krummelmeyer to take the throw. Leaving it for Scott Thompson.
Scotty has a long throw in. Played for UCLA at the right back. Very solid. Moves forward very well. Here
Ball
you go.
in the middle. Oh, ball comes down. Block shot there. Very, very close. Victory coming out quick to meet that second ball. A little bit lucky there, Eric. A little bit lucky. That ball dropped right in the 6-yard box.
Yeah, again, a long throw in by Scott Thompson goes to the near post. Not very convincing clearing, and it bounces around the box in almost a dangerous situation.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of deja vu there for a second, Eric. I mean, that looked pretty dangerous just for the early start of the game again. Yeah, that's the last thing they need is a goal against this early in the game.
I think that that road trip has solidified really things in terms of really building some character for the team. They really have solidified their back line, playing with 3 in the back, that 5 in the middle, with Ratisse in the middle. And today, because Kiel McClung is hurt, we'll see Raul Palomares. Especially Ratisse has really been stepping up as that veteran leader in the midfield that really dictates the pace of the Victory.
Ball goes out. Victory throw. 4 minutes into the game now. 0-0.
Rob, we're looking at that sun is straight in the face of the goalkeeper, and we recall in earlier broadcasts, that sometimes that has an effect of the game.
It certainly does have an effect, Eric. I mean, the sun. I mean, we're literally less than a mile away from the ocean, from the Pacific Ocean. And that sun, that's where it sets. Rises in the east, it sets in the west. Right in your eyes. Victory stopped the ball nicely going through. Portland looking very determined.
Yeah, on the left side, like his counterpart on the right side, Leonard Griffin, also a player we had a long time ago in the national team program, the ODP, played for UCLA, very strong, has some MLS experience. Leonard is a very good left center back, but also a good left back going forward. Very experienced, solid player.
Aguilar now into Sanchez. Ball knocked out of play. Portland throw. Griffin to take it. Matisse wins it. Ball switched from left to right.
From Griffin to Thompson.
Well, it was quite a long pass. I mean, it was a little bit behind him. Ball laid forward down the right-hand flank. Little bit of argy-bargy there, but yes, Schwartz gives away a foul. Dangerous position.
Yeah, a little unnecessary. Yeah, that's in that part of the field. It's a dangerous part. You can swing that ball in. It's going to be important, the space between the goalkeeper and the last defender. Right at 6-yard box.
Here comes the in-swinger. Left-footed in-swinger. Here it comes. Eric Reed, fist to the ball. Knocks it clear. Now comes Fitzgerald. Counter-attack. Sanchez breaking down the middle. Or is it? It's Hansen looking for the ball. Looking for the ball. Fitzgerald taken down on the edge of the box. I think he probably should have looked to Hansen.
Yeah, exactly, Rob. It was a great counter opportunity, and Fitz did everything right except slipping the ball. Josh Hansen.
Hansen was wide open, Eric.
Yeah, Epity on the left, Hansen on the right. Fitzgerald, 60 yards, 3 guys on the break. If he would have slipped that ball to Josh Hansen wide open, it would have been a one-on-one with the goalkeeper.
Yeah, sometimes a little bit difficult in that situation. I mean, that's the difference between a good player and a great player. Ability to look up and see the open player. I mean, Hansen made a great run down the middle. Was wide open there, had nobody marking him, had yards to spare. Just a little lift of the head, knock it inside. Hansen was one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Nice switch. From Schwartz down to Palomares. Actually, Morales. Ball knocked down the play. Nice ball there by Schwartz. Here's Epi. Nice skill.
Yeah, Epi dropping back here in the midfield, showing some of his skill here. Get a free kick.
Cameron Dunn closing down fast. Foul given away.
Foul on Jordan. Again, necessary foul. Delay of game.
Yeah, obviously we haven't, been able to see too much of the games away, but I know that Cameron Dunn has struggled the first time he came back. Hopefully, a lot more sharper now. Get a few more games under his belt.
Yeah, he's a lot more game rhythm, so that's really a positive for the victory. Getting Cameron Dunn in the mix as well.
Nice to have him back. Here's Epi. Matisse now on the ball. Palomares. Right side to Aguilar. Morales making a run. Keeps the ball in play nicely. Inside to Matisse. Nice skill. Switch. Oh, nice ball. Reaches Fitzgerald. One-on-one. One-on-one. Goes by. Cuts down the left-hand side. Tries to get the ball across. Blocked. Out of play for a corner.
Yeah, a really good example of the soccer that the coaching staff, the victory, is envisioning. Good possession, then Matisse looking the opposite side, play the ball wide, left to Fitz. Fitz taking somebody on, it results in a corner kick with the deadly Sanchez.
Here we go, the deadly left-footed Sanchez.
Deadly.
Ball comes in. Long ball. Epi going up for it. Palomares. Ball knocked out, cleared. Close to the halfway line. Nice interception there by Aguilar. Ball laid inside. Schwartz still playing forward. Nice ball inside to Palomares. Morales on the ball. Ball goes out of play.
Yeah, you can see the comfort zone of the Victory on the ball. There's just a lot more confidence. Luis Aguilar, after a slow start in his career, now really looks like a seasoned veteran USL player. Morales is coming on strong. And it's actually really good for the Victory also to see Raul Palomares in the mix. Raul started out with slow with a couple of injuries, including a hamstring injury, but he had a very good road trip, and it's nice to have a player of his caliber in the mix as well.
Well, what do you think of the chances here of going against the Colorado Rapids? Going to be an interesting matchup.
Well, it's like FA Cup, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rob, you never know on the road. You get a little confidence, get a goal here or there.
Always love a giant killer, don't we, Eric? Everybody loves a giant killer. New team, franchise, Colorado Rapids. Been around for a long time. Here's Fitzy on the ball. Intercepted. Ratis to Fitzgerald. Inside to Epi. Sanchez now on the ball. Palomares sweeps it right side to Morales. Portland getting him back in position nicely. Nice team shape. Pulte now. Plays the ball right hand side. Kremlmeyer. Plays the ball into the area. Ball comes in. Into the safe hands of Eric Reed. Morales to Ratis. Switches again to Epi. Brings it down nicely on his chest. Intercepted nicely there from Griffin. Oh, nice little flick there. Didn't work quite the way he wanted it to come off.
I think one of the positive things in the first 12 minutes is really so far the mobility of Juan Epeti. He has been dropping back in the midfield, has shown some glimpses of his abilities, and you know, although I say that, he turns the ball over. So far, so good.
Here comes Portland. Bagley on the ball now. Cuts inside. Shot! Blocked by Schwartz. Ratis now comes out with the ball. Foul given. Dangerous situation there.
Yeah, Bagley obviously is a very strong forward. He scored 10 goals last season for the Wilmington Hammerheads of the USL Second Division. And his 10 goals led him to all league. So this is a guy that really has been around and can put the ball in the net.
Morales now. Trying to find Josh Hansen. Griffin. Laying the ball forward, but out of play. Yeah, he certainly did look very strong down there, that Bagley. Big player. Yeah, as we've talked, foul, centre of the park. You know, as we've talked before, Eric, you know, I mean, a lot of these kids are very close to making the jump into MLS. And you've seen players actually on the national team today, played in college last year, and there they are. World stage.
Yep. You know, I think we'll talk about it a little later, but the evolution right now of soccer in the United States is phenomenal. We're producing many good young players that with the right experience, the right environment, can play at a very high level. And as you mentioned, there's quite a few players here that, you know, probably get a look at the MLS pretty quickly.
Oh, Epeti brought down. No foul given.
Thompson there, very good, solid defending. That back four there with Griffin, Thompson, Knowles, and Scotty Thompson. Looks like they are very much in sync. They play very organized, good team shape.
Hansen making a run. Nice sandwich there in the middle of the field.
That was a great sandwich, and I think it shows a little bit that probably Hansen and Epeti, that partnership has to evolve a little bit because they ran into the space.
Well, sure. they were crossing across each other.
I'm sure that Van Straten didn't designate this at trading, you know, but that partnership will evolve.
Well, he said make those diagonal runs, I'm sure.
They both made it.
It became a victory sandwich.
Yes.
Nice one. Oh, foul.
I think one of the things the Victory has to be careful. A lot of the ticky-tack fouls, and you know, you look at the number of yellow cards that's being accumulated. You hope that it's not going to catch up later in the season with the accumulation of yellow cards.
Ball played in from the halfway line. Bagley winning the ball, knocking the ball down nicely to Higgins. Here comes Griffin. Lays the ball into the centre. Ball missed from Kemmelmeyer. Out to the left-hand side.
Good ball by Leonard Griffin again, moving in that final third, giving the ball diagonal to Kremmelmeyer. Cameron Dunn does a nice job closing down, and it seems like Cameron has found his niche again, is a little bit more patient. First time back he overran that a little bit, running people in the back, but it seems he has nice game rhythm.
Okay, throw in from the right-hand side.
Again, Scotty Thompson, long throw in. There you go.
Won nicely by Schwartz. Epity unable to hold on to the ball. Victory wins a throw. So we're 15, 16 minutes into the game. I mean, we had full sun over this whole field. Now, half of the field is now covered in shadows. That's how quick that sun is going down. So what does it do to the goalkeeper's eyes?
I don't know. He doesn't wear a sun hat, so I guess it's still not bothering him. But we'll see with the next high ball.
Josh Hansen hammered from behind. Taken down. Free kick for the Victory. The deadly left-footed Sanchez on the ball.
Who scored the winning goal. Last game at Minnesota, 20 yards out, game winner.
5 minutes into overtime.
Yes.
Here comes Ratisse. Ball to Hansen, lets it run. Picked up by Griffin, Portland. Foul by Morales. He felt that one a little bit.
Yeah, he nicked Higgins' ankle there a little bit, And again, be careful that those, easily the referee can call for yellows.
Ball laid into the middle. Fitzgerald gets up.
Yeah, the interesting thing is, as we mentioned, this is the team that has been scored upon the least against the team that has scored the least. And right now, first 17 minutes kind of has been a stalemate, Rob.
Well, shot and goal!
And as soon as I said it's a stalemate, they get the best chance here with Bagley on a cross, almost scoring.
Yeah, Schwartz went for the diving header to cut out the pass, missed it, and all of a sudden shot on goal on the volley. Nice strike.
Yep.
Nice strike. Lucky it was wide. Very lucky. Could have been quite dangerous there. There's Eric Reed with the goal kick. Deep into the Portland Timbers half. Morales on the ball. Bolte clears to his forward. Matisse trying to switch it to the left-hand side.
I mean, one of the interesting things is in the midfield, Tommy Podol, number 8, again a former UCLA player, played up front, played wide. Here for Portland, he's playing in the middle, and it's alternating with Andrew Greger, formerly from Portland, and they're doing a nice job there in the midfield. But it's going to be interesting how they're going to hold up against that triangle of the Victory of Ratisse and Sanchez and Palomares.
Cuts inside. Bolte trying to put the ball back across.
And so far the player of the Victory that has not been involved much, that really has been a key, as we mentioned, is Ricardo Sanchez. So far he has had a quiet game, hasn't touched the ball much, and for the Victory to be successful, Ricardo needs to get involved in the game because he's the one that really makes things happen, Rob.
Sanchez now has moved to the left-hand side. I mean, that's where I've seen a lot of creativity from him. Mm-hmm. Doesn't appear to be quite as effective when he comes into the middle, but when he plays on the left-hand side, that's where I like him. But again, that kid has played all over the park. I mean, he's had some great games for the Victory. Up and down the field, fullback, midfield, offense. He's done it all, Eric.
Yeah, he's been one of the big plus players here for the Victory.
Here comes Aguilar trying to cut inside. Cut out by Portland. Sanchez trying to get hold of it. Ratisse, it's better be quick. See Sanchez's movement there on the ground, up again. Ball comes into him. I mean, he's got very, very good mobility and movement.
Yeah, one of the things that in the first 20 minutes, and we talked about that partnership of Hansen and Epathy, is that Hansen has a tendency right now to drop back into the midfield, and Epathy is too far away, almost for the Victory playing with one striker. And obviously that is they need a little bit more punch up front to really create more.
Oh, Eric Reid comes out, calls for the ball, misses it. Nice block on the goal line there by Cameron Dunn. Well done, Cameron.
Yeah, Eric really was caught.
Mistimed that one.
Yeah, this is, he came far out, top of his box, and he was really saved here by Cameron Dunn. Eric, again, don't be too adventurous. He came out, misjudged it, and fortunately for the Victory, Cameron Dunn made a save there on the line.
Yeah, I think that ball got hung up in the wind, Eric. Here comes a corner, in swinger. Cleared. Morales holding on to the ball nicely, allowing his team to move up. Ball to the inside to Ratis. Back to Palomares. Well, we had a quick replay there. We'll see if we can get another one for you.
I think it was so quick we missed it.
No, I actually saw it. It was like it was about a tenth of a second. Went through. It was a blur.
Reid misjudged it.
Must have been a nice move.
Yeah.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, he called loudly for the ball, and that's always nice. Commanding voice from a goalkeeper calling for that ball, but came out and that win certainly did hold the ball up, and it just caught him out. Could have been dangerous. But how many times have we seen that at the top pro levels? Goalkeepers always making really, really silly mistakes like that.
Well, it's a judgment call. This is probably a little bit over-ambitious.
Yeah, he's left in no man's lander. With that call for the ball, came out for it and completely left in no man's land. But luckily for the Victory, we escape. Get out of it. Here's Wicks. Out to Griffin. Looking to play the ball long and forward. One by Schwartz. Yeah, it looked like Schwartz is winning everything in the air tonight, Eric.
Chris is just such a strong presence right now, really experienced, and I've talked to some people. I think Chris is at this point, one of the top defenders in the USL and definitely MLS caliber.
Well, he's back in the middle, but he has seen some time out left and right, and has done quite well,
even in the midfield.
Here's Higgins, lays the ball out to Pulte. To the right side, Kremmelmeyer. Overlap. Thompson. Ball in. Nice save! Oh! Nice save from Eric Reid. Pushes it out to the Portland player right on the center, on the penalty spot and over the top.
Higgins with the wide open goal, and Coach van Straten is probably not happy. We see a couple of guys, I think Chucky Kim and Michael Munoz warming up, but Reid, good save, and a wide open goal here from Higgins. And again, interesting thing is here that now the right back of Portland's getting more and more involved. Scotty Thompson puts in a good flanker.
Nice overlap. Nice overlap, Eric. I mean, came down the right hand side. Nice save from Eric Reid, but Higgins just tried to place it into the goal.
That so far has been the difference in the first half. Really, the overlapping of Thompson and Griffin, both on the left and right side, have been really getting involved and whipping in some good crosses. With two great opportunities so far for Portland.
Haven't seen a real good attempt at goal here from the Victory yet. Here's Sanchez now, sweet left foot, ball put in, far post. Oh, nice cross, but offside. Offside. I didn't quite see it as offside there. I mean, it came in late for me, Eric. But nice cross. That's where he's dangerous, putting the ball into the difficult areas there, into the 6-yard box.
As soon as
here it is, Sanchez, far post, nice curve, very very dangerous ball to deal with from any goalkeeper. Didn't look like offside to me.
To me it did, but our director said it was not, so I defer to his judgment.
Well, I think that's where we need the binoculars, don't we, Eric? I mean, we're a little bit older and we're a little bit blinder. Difficult to see. Yes.
I think Schwartz showed his experience. They're shielding the ball, calmly collecting, turning and play the ball. A lot of inexperienced players would either whack the ball or wouldn't have been able to shield the ball properly. I think that was very good there by Chris.
Now, our director just told us that ball was not offside. I mean, what can he see that we can't?
He's a director.
Okay, and there you have it. I mean, but he's got some experience as well. Played for you, right? USF.
No, he played with me.
Oh, with you. Okay. He's not that. Oh, he's older.
He's younger.
Anyway, I think he's younger than us, Eric. That's why he can see that play a lot more clearer than us. Sharper eyes. A little bit myopia, would you think we've got, Eric? Here comes Fitzy. Cutting inside. Oh, ball played back. Ratisse going to goal. Shot and goal. Beautiful save. Palomares hit it, actually. What a nice strike.
Very good strike.
Beautiful strike from about 40 yards, 35 yards.
I would say when you wear yellow shoes, you better strike it well.
Oh, my goodness. It was a nice strike. I mean, if it could have gone anywhere except to the goalkeeper. I mean, he still had a little bit of trouble handling it.
I think Raul really, again, has come on really strong. There was a good, clean shot on goal. And again, when the sun is still straight in the face of the goalkeeper, you should try it.
Hey, I thought that the ball came out a little bit too far, and it came to him, and you could see shot on his mind the whole time. I mean, so I thought it was a hell of an effort there. Nice technique, good follow through, a lot of power.
Yeah, so far, Rob, this Portland team has been really solid, really impressive. They keep their lines very tight, they're very organized, very experienced, very disciplined. But like many teams, it lacks in finishing. And so far, 0-0 is a good score for the victory. And as we said, a couple of players are warming up, which probably shows that the coaching staff is not very pleased right now.
Oh, ball played out by Eric Reed. A little bit dodgy there. A little bit short, I would say. Put Morales in a lot of trouble because he was closed down quickly.
Yeah, I get very nervous when a goalkeeper plays the ball across the box. Fortunately, it did for the victory. It turned out okay. I see our crowd is very vocal and, very enthused again. The victory fans, Rob?
Not a bad crowd again, Eric, for middle of the week. I mean, you seem to be getting similar followings each game. Obviously midweek, difficult to get to San Francisco. I mean, it took me about an hour to get here today, and I don't live that far away.
You drive quite slow.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, I think I drive a little bit quicker than you, Eric. Okay. I think it's the old car I have, Eric. Oh, uh-oh. What's going on? Oh, a little bit of argy-bargy. Out come the handbags. Oh, linesman joining in as well.
I think it started out with a high kick there against Tommy Portland. Just a little excitement, a little altercation.
Hopefully we'll get a replay. Player still down. Don't want to get into any trouble here, Eric.
I think the referee is, he seems to be in control here. He's going to consult his assistant referees, and I wouldn't be surprised if a card comes up. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, let's hope we get a replay here. So here we go. Whoop. Oh, I don't know anything about that. There was nothing there. I think that he hurt himself, as far as I'm concerned, Eric.
Yeah, it didn't look much more than accidental contact, Rob.
I tell you what, Eric, what an excellent job by our production staff again. Excellent job by the production staff. I mean, he actually hurt himself. Mm-hmm. Yeah, whether the victory player came in cleanly, and unfortunately, was it Pulte?
What do you think, Rob? Do you think we're going to see some cards, or let the referee go with this?
I don't know. I don't think anything there. I don't even think it's a yellow card for either player. gives a yellow card here, I'd be very, very shocked. It was just ill-timed.
It looks like he's looking for somebody.
I don't think he's going to get a yellow card here, though. No. Oh, he is. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, we're going to see some cards.
Unbelievable.
We're going to see a card. What do you think, Rob?
Let's hope it's nothing more than a yellow, but it's still, I don't agree. If anybody was going I don't agree it would be a yellow.
I don't know. It was probably something after the fact. I don't know.
Yellow card for Fitzy? Yeah, I don't know. I don't agree. What do you think? What do you think, Mr. Director? You think he died? How is Poldy on the sideline? I mean, he looked like he got hurt, but I don't think it was in no intention whatsoever. Still down on the ground. And let's hope the young man isn't hurt.
Yeah, he looks.
Here's the replay again. Let's see if we can slow it down. No, I don't see anything. I mean, Fitzy was we're just trying to turn and almost get out of the way.
Yeah, I don't see. I think almost like Fitz was trying to avoid the contact. His momentum carried him into the body of Tommy Podol, but Tommy looks injured, and it's going to be. Let's see if the Portland decides they substituted for Tommy already.
Well, it always tends to fire up a game a little bit like that, Eric, when you see incidents like that. Always gets a little bit more hotly contested, wouldn't you say?
Yep, this could definitely spark the game quite a bit. We see Tommy Taylor came in at number 18 there, Rob.
So they actually made a substitution. Okay, so Tommy Taylor comes in, number 18 for Polty. I guess that's what's probably upset the Portland players, that Polty actually got really injured.
Yeah, because in that first half he has been really instrumental in holding the ball and distributing the ball for the victory. So obviously it's a big loss.
Free kick in on the ground. Tricky. Turns. Ball laid in. Cameron Dunn clears nicely. Well done again there, Cameron Dunn. Here comes Sanchez on a counter-attack. Hustled out of play, though.
Yeah, as you said, Rob, it's interesting to see. Sanchez is really involved a lot on the left side, and his strength has really been at middle of the pitch.
Today, I still like him on the left as well, though, Eric. I mean, I like it when he wanders even from left, right, and centre. Here's Palomares. Sanchez now. Mr. Sweet left foot. Taken down. Free kick. Crowd's getting excited, Eric. Yellow card given. First yellow card for Portland. Yep, Brian Jordan, the forward. Brian Jordan, the forward, gets the yellow card. Sanchez still down.
He showed his dribbling skills. He was splitting the two defenders, but probably got hit on his ankle there, Rob.
Now, what's he liable for the getting the red card against Minnesota? What's he going to get? 1 game suspension?
Yeah.
1 or 2?
Probably will have to miss the next Open Up Cup game at Colorado.
That's too bad.
So will Cameron Dunn. So you're going to miss in that game 2 quality players. That game is already coming up, I believe, Tuesday night, July the 10th, at that beautiful new Dick's Sporting Good Park.
Wow.
I was
nice
fortunate
venue.
enough a couple of weeks ago. I saw the Colorado Showcase, phenomenal facility with about 24 lit soccer fields.
Now, is that game actually going to be televised or not? I thought it was not going to be televised.
I don't think it has been released yet. It might be on USL Live. We might be there in Colorado, Rob.
Do you think they'll be taking us?
It could be.
Do you think so? The voices of the victory. Do you think we might be going, Eric?
Yeah, I see Ricardo Sanchez is limping, but is coming back into the game. Very important for the victory.
Well, I tell you, Eric, with our team we've got here, with the whole team, well, I think they should take us all.
Oh, I think so, because this could be a tremendous upset win at Colorado, and then I think the winner of that might be playing Chivas USA at the Home Depot.
Well, well, well. Now, what about? Are we ever going to see a home game here in the Cup?
I am not quite sure, Rob. Getting a sellout at Kiza, wouldn't that be wonderful?
Wouldn't that be wonderful? It'd be great for the players. Wouldn't they enjoy it? Here comes Fitzy.
Fitzy's all over the place.
He is. He's having a good game. Yeah, he's definitely having a good game. Unfortunate to get that yellow card, which I think was undeserved.
Yeah, with about 10 minutes left, it looked like Fitzy and Morales have switched here. Fitzy a little bit more on the right, Morales on the left. The victory just trying to switch things up a little bit, because the first 35 minutes they haven't really created much on those flanks.
Wicks, long ball. Won by Palomares, or I should say Morales. Epi, down the left. Morales running the ball out of play.
Morales needs to do better with that ball. It was a good clean ball by Epi in the feet of Morales, but he let it run out of play.
Epi winning the ball. Bagley. Oh, another errant play there.
Yeah, it looks like a bad hop there, Rob.
Well, we also got the shadows. I mean, the sun is going down. I mean, the shadows do play, the ball comes out of the shadow into the sun. Good excuses, any?
I like it. You sound like a player.
Huh? How about looking at the shoes? The laces?
Yes.
I've seen you look at your laces plenty of times, Eric. Look at those laces when that shot goes wide. Or that tackle's missed. It must have been the laces.
That's why I'm not wearing any laces anymore.
Here comes the ball long. Schwartz again. Solid. Goes for it again. Cameron Dunn. I gotta say, I've seen a very, very good display tonight so far from Cameron Dunn. What a difference from when he first came back from injury. Here's Fitzy going one-on-one. I don't know about that one again, Eric.
I'm not quite sure again. I mean, it didn't look like great creativity and great 1v1 skills there, but
it was hustling, bustling.
It was hustling, and I don't think it really was a foul against Fitzy. Fitzy gives the victory a very good effort.
Is this a man's game? Contact sport? Come on, Eric. Give me your real solid opinion. Yeah, I think the colour voice of the victory is holding back on me. Here come Portland, cutting inside. Ball laid back. Here's Griffin. Morales now on the ball. Sanchez swinging it from left to right to Fitzy. Not a lot of movement. Now Epite. Cutting inside from right to left.
I think he forgot something, Rob.
I think he did. The thing called the pelota.
And Epi is tracking back. I think one of the things we need to consider, really, this is the fourth game in 8 games for the victory. The team might be a bit fatigued here. They just got back from Minnesota yesterday, Rob, after a long road trip. Minnesota back-to-back at Atlanta, coming back here in a different time zone, playing their 4th game. So the team just looks a little bit tired. I think it's very normal, and right now the team they needs to fight through it. And after 40 minutes, the score is still 0-0.
Well, if they're tired now, Eric, how about they're going to be in July? 10 games in 1 month.
Yeah,
6 on the road.
Well, one of the positive things, if I were a player, I like it. There's not much practice there. It's just playing, recovering, playing. I think that's a player's dream, Rob.
Yeah, I mean, the only practice you're going to get in between those game days is just to loosen up.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not in shape by the time you get to that at the end of that month, Eric, you'll never get in shape.
Mm-hmm.
Hansen winning the ball. Fitzy trying to steal it. Ball comes out to Higgins.
Fitzy is tired, running back a little bit on the counter here. Some tired bodies out here, Rob. I think they're looking forward here to halftime, and maybe they can nip a goal before halftime, which would be good. But so far, 0-0 again.
To east to Fitzy. Inside to Hansen, held up nicely. Whoop. Here's Higgins. Schwartz getting in nice and hard. I think that was a clean tackle there. Referee gives it to Higgins, to Portland. Gregor takes a quick free kick. Nope, held up.
Gregor has a great left foot too. Gregor, I'm very familiar with him as well. Played at the University of Portland, a great collegiate player. And right now also a very solid player in that USL. Dangerous part of the field.
Ball coming in from left to right. Swung in. Won by Ratisse. Second ball picked up. Here's Epity. Now we've got a counter-attack. Epity going to goal. Oh, intercepted there by Higgins. Actually had a 3-on-2 there, Eric. Think it could have done a little bit better with that. Head up, look to the middle.
Yeah, I think we all expected maybe a little of a breakaway, but Higgins did a very nice job containing Epity. And as I said, he probably could have laid the ball off, but same token, when there's a little bit of space, it would be nice to see for us that Epity can take some player on.
See, here comes his tackle from Schwartz. Oh, I don't know about that one, Eric. I thought it was clean. I mean, obviously, Schwartz went in pretty hard, but I still didn't think it was a foul. Ratisse now. Out to the right side to Fitzgerald. Sanchez, Mr. Sweet left foot. Tries to nick it into Hansen. Didn't make him. Krummelmeyer now on the ball. Ball cut out. Here comes Morales. Striding down the left-hand flank. I thought we had a bit of a chance there for a one-on-one. I mean, he only had one player to beat there down that left-hand side. I think he could have really attacked the players a little bit more out there. What do you think, Eric?
Yeah.
Here's Morales now on the ball again. Laid the ball into Hansen. Out to the right side to Rapite. Taken on Griffin. Cut in. Back post. Oh, almost. Good chance. Sanchez sneaking in the back post. Sanchez wants a corner.
I think that's maybe called offside. It was goal kick or offside. Either one. Sanchez doesn't agree, but he has a tendency to express his displeasure very vocally and with a lot of hand gestures.
Yep, we're almost at the end of the first half. We've got about a minute and a half to go. The sun is not completely down, but it's completely down across the field. No shadows. Nothing in the eyes of the goalkeeper now. You can still feel the coolness of the air coming in, though, Eric. Definitely cooling down when that sun goes down. Well, 0-0. Crowd still enjoying themselves. Quite vocal.
And here, Ricardo Sanchez here. Again, I don't know what he did, but unnecessary yellow card.
Probably a little bit of the verbal diarrhea.
I don't know, gestures, and he needs to learn to be a little bit more disciplined. He's a terrific player, but he's accumulating a lot of unnecessary cards.
Here comes the ball. Laid in. Blocked.
Tired legs, Rob.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a lot of tired legs. They will be welcoming that halftime, and it wouldn't be surprised if Coach Van Straten will inject some fresh legs into the lineup.
Oh, a little bit of argy-bargy again, Eric. Assistant referee gets in between the two players.
Again, I think there was a Ratisse.
Yeah, Ratisse.
You know, again,
Tease gets a yellow.
Ticky-tack, a lot of yellow cards. Again, if the Victory just concentrates on playing soccer instead of, after the fact, getting a lot of unnecessary yellow cards, I think it would really behoove them.
Here's left-footed in-swinger. Ready to come. Ball played in. Eric Reed, fist of the ball. Right over the top of, I think, Bagley. Here we go. Counter-attack. Oh, man. That ball, Hansen tried to thread the needle through to Apite, making the run on the outside. Didn't quite make it. Needed a little bit more pace on the ball, Eric. Hansen winning the ball again. Goalkeeper having to come far out. Wicks puts it way out of play and into safety. Wicks. Okay, Hansen, quick ball in. Ball boy did a good job there, getting the quick ball. Sanchez going up for the ball, expecting to get a corner. Linesman gave a goal kick, but the referee overruled him. Corner ball. They'll have to be quick if they're going to get a last corner in here, Eric.
Yep. If Ricardo's actually the referee seems like he added 4 minutes of injury time here.
4 minutes?
Yeah. Well,
for what?
We had a couple injuries here and there with Tommy Podol.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Here comes Sanchez. Ball played in, and it's a goal. Oh my goodness! I thought that was in.
It was almost a deja vu of earlier games. I believe we had the Rochester game at home where Ricardo scored from a similar situation directly in the goal.
I must be going blind.
I think the goalkeeper probably read it pretty well.
Well, that was pretty a lot of soccer there. Quite interesting there. I mean, Wicks coming out. Did he put that ball so far out of play? I mean, that's the way we used to do it in the old days, Eric. Boot it as far as you could.
Yeah.
And the ball boy did a great job getting the ball back into the hands of Hansen.
Well, that's the job of the ball boy at home, to get the ball back as quickly as possible.
I mean, great job, ball boy. Would have been nice, even nicer if it would result in the goal, Eric. Here's Palomares. Not Palomares, Morales. I keep getting those two guys mixed up. Apite brings the ball down nicely. Intercepted by Portland, though. Bagley heading the ball on. Here's Cameron Dunn. Nice ball laid into Sanchez. Nice turn. Nice play. Portland. Cut out again nicely by Cameron Dunn.
Yeah, Cameron's done a very good job first half, as you alluded to a couple of times. He even's passing the ball with his left foot.
Doing a great job. Doing a great job. Mm-hmm. Here comes Portland. Nice interception there by Cameron Dunn again.
The man of the half.
Yes, very, very much so. Very, very much so. I'd say the Victory, the whole defense has done very, very well.
Yep. Yeah, I think that so far has been the stronghold of Victory, because so far they haven't mustered any really great opportunities. But that back three there with Aguilar, Schwartz, and Dunn, again, it's keeping them in the game. And unlike early in the season when they gave up a lot of goals, they don't give up goals anymore, and that keeps you in the games.
Well, one thing I do see out there is the confidence in Cameron Dunn. What a difference. What a difference a few games make. Very, 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 very sharp on the ball. Very, very sharp. And Schwartz done a great job there defensively. Very, very solid. Aguilar down the right-hand side. I mean, never easy playing three at the back.
Nope, it's not easy, but they found a nice little chemistry there. And, you look at the luxury of still having a Ryan Suarez that you can use. And then also the coaching staff has shown an ability to fly players in of stature. Patrick Ayani from Houston Dynamo, who scored this weekend on a header in the MLS game, the winning goal. So he's also at times available for the Victory. So there's quite some depth there in that back line.
Yeah, that's good, Eric. I mean, I definitely do like Ayani. I mean, he fitted in very, very nicely here. But I think that, with bringing him in here, I mean, he added some composure at the back, allowed the Victory to get a few results, without being on the losing end. So I thought it was very, very positive. So here we are at the end of the first half, 0-0, and very, very equal game, I would say.
Yeah, I think Portland probably was the better team.
First 20 minutes
in the first half, created two opportunities, two good scoring opportunities with the one that Eric Reed came out. But overall, again, it's a 0-0 score, and this is not a league where you see a lot of goals. There are many games. I've done exact stats. A lot of games are 0-0, 1-0, 1-1. So it really comes down to that one goal. And I think one of the things that is positive for the Victory, despite not playing a great game. I think their body language they're confident enough. They feel that they can be in a game and pull this one out. So it'll be very interesting what Coach van Straten will instruct his troops. As we mentioned, they look a little bit tired physically, which is only a normal reaction. And it is my guess that we probably see Michael Munoz infused in the lineup, maybe for Epity. And at halftime, we see the fine club of Novato, just north here of the North Bay. They're entertaining the crowd here with little halftime activities.
The young Novato teams coming out, and just hope you folks enjoy it. Okay, so anyway, we'll see you in a few minutes. Enjoy the halftime.
Soccer fans, our final score tonight from the Copa America. If you TiVo the game and don't want to know the score, cover your ears for 10 seconds. Argentina 4, United States 1.
This is when they usually go pee. I don't know what you're talking about.
away tonight. We'd like the following three winners to come down to the track. Cody Gardner, Emily Kine, and Raisa Noguera. Raisa can get hers when the match is over with here. But we have three winners, Cody Gardner, Emily Kine, Raisa Noguera. Get your portable goal down at the track, and congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, as the players return to the pitch, how about a big hand for our class for number 15 team, the boys and girls. There was no score in the match, but based on the level of play, we determined the girls have won the game. Fans, visit the Team 99 booth before your second half starts. Get your California Victory soccer gear and get the official ball from the Pro-Am Beach Tournament. Pure potential soccer balls. Also, don't forget to get something to eat. We have hot dogs, chili, lamb chowder on this cold night, sodas, waters, and some hot chocolate. Make your way up to the Team 99 booth. Get your gear on. Fill your stomach.
California Victory against Portland, 0-0 at half-time. Not sure if I see any substitutions at this point. Going to be an interesting second half. Sun way down now, temperature way down. No shadows on the field, and there is Mr. Visser, my colour commentary man. I mean, what is he doing down there? Waving his California Victory flag. Doesn't he look good, folks? Looks awesome. And there goes the flag. Up the California Victory. Wonder if he's going to give us a sing-song down there. Oh, had a little bit of difficulty getting over the fence there. And now he's coming up the stairs. Look at that man go. Not sure about that. You're going to be out of breath by the time you get up here. Referee calling the teams in. California Victory could sure do with a victory here, especially after playing this well. And here are the girls. They're coming along. Not sure if they're on camera. 45 minutes. And here is my compadre in crime, back in the booth. Looks quite exhausted, especially after jumping the fence like he did. Tell us about that move, getting over the fence there, Eric.
It was
an experience.
I pulled my hamstring. But we had a good cup of coffee. Second half.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. I don't see any substitutions, Eric. Munoz. Sounds like Munoz.
I don't see Epity.
I see Munoz. You called it right, Eric. Oh, shot on goal there. A little bit of a toe punt, but first touch for Mike Munoz. Shot at goal.
I would say that's more than we've seen the first 45 minutes.
I would say
in
so.
23 seconds, Michael Munoz comes in.
Looked pretty hungry.
And he said to me, Vis, I'm going to make it happen second half.
He did.
That's what he told me.
Excellent.
Within 23 seconds, he penetrates and gets a cracker of a shot on goal.
Nice. Nice little toe punt. A little bit over the top.
So what happens here is that we see Hansen up top, and it looks like Munoz has taken a spot from Epity. But
Munoz playing up front.
Well, You know, the interesting thing that Coach Van Straten has confided that he sometimes looks at a 3-6-1, where Munoz drops into the midfield and really only play with a sole striker, with just a lot of penetration of those midfielders.
There you have it in a nutshell.
Yeah?
There you have it in a nutshell. I think you called another thing correct. Look at the cloud coming in.
Hey, if you lived here only 28 years, my friend.
It's definitely coming in, and it's coming in pretty fast. That temperature is going to really cool down. Sharp tackle from Bagley. I'm not sure who's down on the ground. Chris Schwartz getting up. Looks okay. Ball played in quickly by Ratisse. Cut out by Griffin. Now ball played up. Ball played up there to Kremmelmeyer, but cut out. Griffin with the throw. Cameron Dunn. Throwing for Portland.
Scotty Thompson moving into that final third.
Morales holding up the ball. Plays the ball down. Sanchez trying to turn.
One of the things that was commented on when I walked into the stands is that field is quite narrow. We don't see much wingers play. And as you recall, in that first half, we only saw one great overlap on the right side with Thompson overlapping with that cross, and right away it was an opportunity. It is quite a narrow field, not as narrow as Spartan Stadium, but it's definitely narrow, and it affects a little bit the possession and the width of the game.
Well, there's a wide play now to Higgins. Cuts the ball back. Ball played across the middle. Cut out again from Cameron Dunn.
Cameron is just all over the place. He comes from his left center back position all the way over to the middle, and a solid clearing header.
One thing I was impressed with going over into the crowd at halftime. Actually, you look from here, the crowd doesn't look that big, but once you get over there, that's a lot of people over there.
There's no doubt about it.
They're all happy.
It's great to see so many familiar faces from San Francisco. From the San Francisco soccer community that Ricky Olivas, a long-time U.S. soccer official and former great soccer player, to see all these people really embracing professional soccer in San Francisco is a very nice thing to see.
That's great. I didn't see Rick Olivas myself, but I do remember him from years at Balboa. Yes. Balboa Stadium.
On Balboa is the good old time San Francisco Town Athletic Club, salami sandwiches. After the game, a little sauna there at the San Francisco Italian Athletic Club at Washington Square with good old Rolf Black.
Bless him. Now departed, but another stalwart of San Francisco soccer. His son playing for. He played for plenty of times there.
Played for decade indoor. Really terrific player, Rolfie Black Jr. He was in our days in the late 70s. He was a 14-year-old apprentice playing amateur senior ball already
at Balboa.
Yep.
14 years old.
14 years old.
Yeah, those were the good old days when there was no NESL.
That's correct. A little fancy stuff here by Ratisse in probably a dangerous part of the field. And said it looks like tired legs. It could come down to a goal, Rob.
Yeah, well, let's hope we get a goal one way or the other. Spice the game up a little bit, but hopefully it comes out for the victory.
Yep, and as we said, I'm sure our listeners were all and viewers were probably also catching that U.S. game. And after the 1-1, there were three late goals there by Argentina, catapulting it to a 4-1 victory for Argentina.
Well, one thing we talked about, we did see a little bit of that game at the beginning. I didn't even know that Hernan Crespo was even on the field.
But he puts it in the net.
2 goals. 2 goals. Let's hope that somebody's going to put the ball in the back of net here today.
We see Ricardo Sanchez on the right side with that lethal left foot. You know, probably will curve it
Always
in.
dangerous.
See Chris Schwartz making
Always
a great
dangerous.
run.
Always dangerous.
Looking for Chris Schwartz. Chris Schwartz was making a great run.
Portland trying to counter-attack. Bagley chasing the ball down.
It looks like Omar Ogayo maybe. They're warming up for the victory, if I'm not wrong, if my eyes don't let me down. But that, again, Omar was part really of some terrific possession play earlier in the season, and it'll be nice to see for the victory Omar making a comeback, because they do need some fresh legs, especially with about 40 minutes left in the game.
Foul called on the victory. Looks like Fitzy has been called up again. Yeah, Ogayo hasn't played for quite some time.
Yeah, he has ankle, knee injuries. You know, it's been hampered a little bit. Injury snake bit. I also, if I'm not quite sure, is that Chucky Kim maybe? Also
It looks like Chucky
up?
Kim out there. Could be a couple of switches on the flanks.
Yeah, or maybe even a fast-paced runner up front, maybe to stretch the defense a little bit, because I think the victory again needs a little infusion of fresh legs.
Eric Reed, long kick, held up in the wind a little bit. Hansen goes for it. Looked like it was pushed from behind. No foul given. Ball played forward quickly. Here comes Jordan on the ball, wins the ball, cuts inside. Cameron Dunn again.
He's
Cameron
all over.
He's everywhere.
Cameron
He's everywhere.
Dunn is all over the place.
Well done, Mr. Cameron Dunn. Well done. Very, very nice to see you there, my man.
But Kremmelmeyer was gone.
Oh,
He was gone.
that was a nice ball inside, Eric. Beautiful ball. Here comes the victory. Morales cuts inside. Ball taken off his toe. But I tell you what, that was a nice break there from the Timbers. I mean, Jordan pouring down the left-hand side, cut the ball into about the middle of the box, and cut out there by Cameron Dunn.
The man of the match so far. Ricardo Sanchez.
Cuts inside. Morales trying to get a shot off. Lets it go. Nice tackle by Knowles. Ball comes up. Midfield. Is it not offside? It's not offside. Passive play. Inside. Hansen. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Best opportunity of the game there. Hansen swiped at it. Missed it. Went underneath him. Hit him somewhere. The ball comes down to him again. Tried to scoop it into the goal.
What a sitter on a good cross of Yuri Morales. They evaded the offside line there.
Yeah, I
The
think
flag is up there by the referee, but then Rob, in all fairness, the last couple of games I've seen the best professionals in the world. Yesterday Mexico in the last second. We saw Beasley against Mexico missing from 2 yards. So even the multi-millionaire forwards, they missed there. And we see a replay here.
And I know that our production, and there they are. Hits him, actually hit him on the hand.
I would say another bad bounce at Kezar.
Sure would like to see that replay again. I know this production team can oblige. Cameron, is that Cameron? No, not Cameron Dunn that time. Ball cut inside. Fitzy cuts it out.
Seems like the game is opening up a little bit, Rob.
Nice little counter. Quickly down to the right-hand side. Hansen unable to take on his man. Here comes Higgins. Opposite way. Looks inside. Oh, nice juke there. Cuts inside. Ball laid back. Ball played to the right-hand side. Bagley now on the right-hand side. Cameron Dunn covering. Covering nicely, I might add. Ball from right to left. Far side. Kremmelmeyer trying to win the ball. Up. Here comes Fitzy. We got a break. Cuts inside. Switch from right to left. Hansen bringing the ball down nicely. Cuts into the middle. Hansen still going. Loses the ball. Ratisse. 1-2. Morales. Ball. Shot on goal. Taken down from behind. Thought it could be a thought it could be a free kick.
I thought it was a free kick.
I thought it was a free kick. Here we go. Here it comes.
Good penetration.
Nice cut inside. Oh my goodness! Actually, could have been handball. I think it was handball by Portland.
Could have been, but notwithstanding, I see
It's a lot of players warming up. I tell you, we just got the
it's becoming lively.
We got the assistant manager comes up here, and the first thing he does is correct our board. I mean, the man does everything. He does everything.
Man of all trades.
Man of all trades.
Corner kick here.
Here we go. Ball laid in. Header by none other than Cameron Dunn. Oh, no, it wasn't Cameron.
Somebody's down, Rob.
Somebody's down there. Not sure what happened. Hopefully we'll get a replay on that as well. Referee calls it back. Looks like he's down.
That looks like Retis there. And that's.
I hope he's okay. He's not moving too much.
That's not somebody that the victory.
There he is. Heads up.
Like to see down. He says he shakes his head.
Yeah, he's okay.
He
a little bit worried there for a while, but he looks okay. Referees always call it back when it's a possibility of a head injury, and rightly so, Eric.
Yeah, I didn't see much. There was on a corner kick. There's always a lot of contact. There's a lot of bodies flying. But again, in this first 12 minutes, it's a lot more open the game. It's going back and forth. We've seen opportunities both for the victory as well as Portland, and I think a goal is in the making, Rob.
I hope so. Yes. Yes, a lot more exciting play, that's for sure. A lot of players warming up as well, hoping to get a game, hoping to make an impact. But right now, this game has definitely opened up and has become a lot more exciting. Lots of attacking opportunities. Jordan on the ball now. Closed down. Morales chasing. Nice tackle. Cameron Dunn standing him up. Nice cover there from Schwartz. Nice cover from Schwartz. Nice cover. Here comes Morales. Lays ball up to Hansen. Holds on to the ball nicely. Sanchez now on the ball. Cutting inside. A little bit of dribbling skills. Retis. Almost lost the ball. Schwartz cuts it out. Played far right to Fitzgerald. Much, much faster level of intensity here right now. Things are really picking up. Let's see this injury right here. Retis. Not quite sure what happens. Went down like a sack of spuds, though.
Chucky Kim.
Chucky
a little
Kim.
Infusion of fresh legs.
Who's going out? Oh, Josh Hansen.
It doesn't surprise me.
You called it again, Eric. You've been spot on today. My goodness me.
Infusion of pace up front.
You called it. That's why you're the head coach of USF. And
We'll see. Chucky is instant offense. Mister's instant offense.
Hey, that's why you're the head coach of USF and the DOC of Novato Youth Soccer.
And very proud to be.
Good man. Here's Griffin on the ball now. Lays the ball long, but out of play.
Now this is really interesting. We see Chucky Kim on the left side. We see Fitz on the right. And it seems like Yuri Morales has been pushed up.
Now Yuri Morales pushed up front. But it also looks like they're going in tandem down there in the left-hand side. Sanchez and Chucky Kim.
This could be again this infamous 3-6-1, coach.
3-6-1? Are you sure it's 3-6-1?
It adds up to 10 plus a goalkeeper. It's a 1-3-6-1. That's 11.
1-3-6-1.
My good friend Frans Hoek, the goalkeeper coach from Poland, a well-known clinician in the Bay Area, always reminds us not to forget the goalkeeper. So don't say 3-6-1. It's a 1-3-6-1.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Now, that would only be a goalkeeper telling you that, though.
Yes.
Okay, of course.
Way too much importance to that position.
Sanchez knocking the ball on. Morales trying to feed Kim on a run.
See again.
Portland now. Here comes Eric Reed. Better make it. Oh, well done, Eric Reed.
Did you see that fake?
Very nice, Eric Reed.
You thought he was going to whack it into stands.
Well, but obviously gained some experience over time.
Yeah.
And you saw Jakubek come on the field the other night.
Yeah, Jakubek came in for the last 5-10 minutes to held the fort.
We might see a change here with Jakubek going in goal and Eric Reed coming into the defense.
With the victory, everything is possible.
Everything is possible. Everything is possible. Nice play by Eric Reed. Ball punted long. Palomares. Chucky Kim. Far right. Intercepted. Griffin. Won by Fitzy. Well done. Here's Sanchez. Ball laid back. Inside. Ratis. So Sanchez. Nice flick. Palomares. Good ball forward. But into the safe hands of Wicks.
Nice movement of the ball there. Sanchez, Palomares, Ratis. Then that switch to Chucky Kim. I like to highlight the play here from Portland left back Leo Griffin. I think he's a terrific left back. Big, strong, left-footed. And if I look at the depth chart in the MLS, I think there's definitely young men that would look very good in an MLS team.
Well, you've called a few things tonight that are right, Eric, so I wouldn't put it past you to call that right again. We'll wait and see. Time will tell.
Maybe we'll walk up some GMs there.
Well, you know, you never know who's listening in the worldwide audience.
You never know. It could be Spain. It could be the Netherlands. We're getting emails from Australia, New Zealand.
Australia now. Well, we've had Australia before, but I think we've had some from New Zealand. A couple from England. Here we go. Ball played back to Wicks. Played long. And the safe head of Schwartz again. Aguilar winning the ball. Will he win this one? Yes, nice tough tackle. Beautiful tackle. Here's Fitzy. Cuts inside. Loses the ball. Now, Munoz. Slipped through the Kim. Trying a quick combination. Didn't quite make it, but still hustling for the ball.
It's too bad that Chucky didn't look over his shoulder because Ricardo Sanchez on that left side was wide open.
Yeah. Chuck making a run. Here we go. Chucky in the goal. 1-on-1 with the goalie. Can he do it? Oh, there's no way that was offside. No way offside.
We have an expert here.
We have a referee in the booth here with us, shaking his head. There is no way that was offside. If anybody was offside, it was a passive player.
Yep.
I know our super production team is going to provide the replay for our expert analyst here in the booth to walk us right through this.
It is wonderful to have a top-notch young referee in our booth who clearly indicates to us this was not offside.
Well, just by the shake of the head.
That's right.
Shake of the head, you know what that means.
Isn't he the son of the infamous
Ian Shooter.
That's
infamous
right.
Ian Shooter. Andrew Shooter.
Two of the biggest Leicester City fans in the world.
In the world. Made a big comment tonight that the goalkeeper playing for the United States, none other than Casey Keller.
Yeah, you were a big fan of his?
Big
Andrew?
fan, yeah. Andrew Shooter, big fan of Casey Keller. Seen him a number of times in a Leicester City shirt.
I think Andrew might be a candidate for one of our future halftime shows.
I think he might be a big candidate. He seems a little bit more confident than your son, Brian Visser, even though we did finally get him to talk on the show.
He's a little bit like his dad.
He's a little bit like his dad. A little bit slow to the mark. But when he gets going.
Yeah.
I wanted to mention about the nice little, we had the academy out there for Novato Youth Soccer, and I did see the infamous Eric Visser get up and try and do a timing run.
It hurt it.
I know it hurt him.
Both hammies.
I know it hurt you after you saw me running faster than you, especially as I only have one leg.
That's right. And here we got Sanchez in the middle.
I mean, I could hop faster than you, Eric. Chucky Kim again, going to goal.
I'm not quite sure here what Scotty Thompson was thinking here as a defender. That was very, very close there. Not much space between him, Chucky Kim, and the goalkeeper, but they got away with it.
Chuck looks hungry.
Chucky is wide open here on the left side. Again.
Just watch that offside, son.
I think this 3-6-1 is confusing Portland.
I think it's confused everybody.
Yeah. It is. I think it was innovated by the infamous Steve Sampson at the World Cup in France. Prior to that,
now who's calling the shots here? I mean, this must be a good discussion between the coaching staff. 3-6-1, or is it solely Glenn Van Stratton?
No, I think it's always like anything else. It's a collaborative effort of the brain trust, but Coach van Stratum, obviously, as the leader, will call the shots.
Well, one thing's for sure, it's making for exciting play, Eric. Here's Ratis. Better stay out of this. Stay out of this, Mr. Ratis. Yellow card already.
I think we will see a card here for our friend Taylor.
Well, the main thing is we want to keep Ratis out of this. You want him left on the field, Eric.
Yeah, which is quite a challenge.
Yeah, certainly, a few weeks ago lost his head a little bit there and got red carded for what I think was not necessary. Composure. Thank you, Eric.
You're welcome.
You put words into my mouth.
Well, I have to sometimes.
Sometimes you do. Here comes a replay, and I'll tell you what, the super production team again with the superb replay. Let's see what we got.
Not much.
No, here we go. Here's the play. Here's the play. Knocks it up. Ooh. Ooh. It hurt a little bit.
I think it was dangerous play, but not much malintent.
Oh, well, both players had the feet up.
That's what I'm saying. Not much drama there.
Oh, a little bit of a push there. Certainly has spiced up the game here.
And the crowd has really gone into it, Rob. It's vocal, it's exciting, it's entertaining, things are happening. The only thing that's lacking is a goal.
Well, hopefully it's the goal for the victory. Here's Munoz. Come on, Mike. Here's Mike, holding the ball up nicely. Well done. Cameron Dunn.
To the man of the match.
Man of the match so far, Cameron Dunn. Oh! There you see Eric there. I mean, he knocked that ball out. What's the first thing he looked at? His laces. The ground.
That's a player.
We all know how to do that. It's obviously never our fault or our boots.
Nope.
It's always a bounce on that turf. Ball played in by Thompson. Nice call by Eric Reed.
Yeah, that was clear, huh?
Commanding. We can hear it here even through the glass.
And Ratis.
Yep. Left it.
Yep.
You know, that takes time to build that that confidence.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so obviously leaving that ball there, a lot of confidence in Eric Reed.
Well, and he deserves it. I believe he has, 3 or 4 shutouts, Rob?
Well, he had that, he's played very well again tonight. Obviously made that mistake in the first half with misjudging the ball, but that's the same, those things can happen there with any goalkeeper. But, he did have that effort there where he was goalkeeper of the week, USL, just about a few weeks ago. I mean, he has made instrumental difference for the victory. Made some great saves.
So we're in the 69th minute, Rob. We've got about 20 minutes left, and I still have the feeling we will see a goal. I feel it coming.
Here's Mr. Sanchez, Mr. Beautiful left foot.
That's about a third, fourth ball, and again, Schwartz is very busy there in that area.
A lot of pushing.
See Paulo Mars, a lot
Here
of.
Here he comes! It's a goal! Oh, what a save from Wicks!
And what did we say?
Nice header from Mr. Schwartz.
They were looking for Schwartz.
Nice header, Mr. Schwartz. Quick corner. Sanchez wants the ball in quickly.
It's coming.
Here it comes. Ball laid in on the ground. Almost inside. Very, very dangerous play.
There was that driven over the ground to the near post.
Driven from post.
He mixed it up there, my friends.
Very, very nice. Hopefully we're going to see a replay of that header, but it was a great save from Wicks. Yeah, and that was Wicks, a nice header. Nice play.
Wicks really has done a great job. And again, he has been the goalkeeper of a defense that has allowed the fewest goals in the league. Just 7 goals in 9 matches, Rob, have they given up. And he has recorded 4 shutouts this season. It's just one shy of his career high, set in 2004, while he was with the Vancouver Whitecaps.
Very good. Here comes Fitzy. Sanchez, laying the ball in. Knocked down. I tell you, looking plumb for a goal here. Looking ripe. Here's Ratis. Lays ball over. Left side. Chucky Kim. Come on, Chuck. Put it ball inside. Oh, offside again. I didn't think that was offside. What does our expert think? Give us a... the expert is giving
overruled.
Us... Overruled.
By a 14-year-old expert.
14-year-old expert referee.
But I tell you what, Chucky Kim is dangerous.
Very, very dangerous. He's hungry.
Yep.
Very hungry. Wicks lays the ball out. Long, Cameron Dunn again.
It looks like
over the top.
Is putting another player.
Which way is the referee going to give it? I mean, I know the linesman called it the other way, but You know, I'm not sure who went into the play there. I think it was Ratis. I mean, actually ducked in under the player. And, you know, I would have given it the opposite way.
I would have as well, Rob.
What do you think, Mr. Expert? And gives us the nod. Shakes off. Lean in. Could have gone either way. Subject to the referee's interpretation, I guess. Here's Munoz on the ball. Munoz has been quite sharp.
Yeah, I think again, especially that first 22 seconds, he got that strike
Very,
up on the
very,
roll.
very. Well, he said he's going to make the difference here, right?
Well, let's see here.
Looking hungry. There's Ratis. A lot of experience. Brings the ball down nicely.
Ooh.
Oh, dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. Cameron Dunn covering nicely on the left-hand side. Schwartz backing up nicely. It looks like a handball to me. Not given. Cuts inside. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. Oh, well done, Mr. Ratis. Well done, Mr. Ratis. Covered nicely. Could have been very, very dangerous there.
That looked a little bit indecisive, though. You know, he was looking there for a player to make a run. Didn't see anybody. Couldn't make up his mind. You like to see a striker being a little bit more decisive at the moment supreme.
Yeah, a little bit stagnant there, wouldn't you say? I mean, the striker, I'm not sure if it was Bagley or
It was
Jordan.
Higgins.
Was Higgins standing in the box?
No, Higgins was on the ball.
Higgins was on the ball, but you had the forward standing in the 6-yard box and was kind of hiding. Good quick move to the front post, maybe?
Yep. Again, a little bit movement of the ball would be really helpful, but
Well,
Higgins could have done more with that.
But you're looking at, Mr. Cameron Dunn there, covering.
Again.
Man at the far post.
Again.
Cameron Dunn, look at him right there, covering nicely.
And Luis Aguilar. Again.
Ball threaded through. Here comes Fitzy. I think that's going to be a goal kick. No, corner given.
Kick. Ricardo Sanchez. And there comes Chris Schwartz again, marshalling up there.
Yep, Mr. Sanchez ready.
And who's going to try to mark Chris Schwartz? Nobody.
Here it comes. Ball comes in the center. Oh, Wicks, nice hands.
Wicks has done a very nice job.
Wicks, nice hands, very nice. Trying to counterattack. 2-1. Cameron Dunn, nice. Cameron Dunn, well done. Well done. Dangerous ball, high in the air. Good timing. Good timing. Wow, what a difference from when he came back a few weeks ago.
Yeah, terrific. You remember that first game? He was fouling. He should have had a red card.
Horrendous that game.
Penalty kick.
Horrendous.
Yep, but he's bounced back nicely.
You know, but what we did here, he was a little bit surprised to come in there because he didn't feel like he was ready. Only just came back off the injury. But what a difference. I mean, it looks like a completely different player.
What a nice bonus for the victory.
Absolutely, Eric. Absolutely. Well, they sure are performing well in this second half. Very, very exciting second half.
Yeah, the victory, they have a tendency of really turning it up in the second half. And again, you don't give up goals. You're always in the game. And with 15 minutes left, it seems like Portland is giving away a lot of free kicks in that final third.
And who better than to give them to on that far side?
Ricardo Sanchez.
Mr. Beautiful left foot. Looking for the in-swinger
What do you
as
think
usual.
they're looking for? And again, Schwartz is
go.
making that run.
Oh, it's a header on goal. Flick by Schwartz again.
Looked like it.
Looked like Schwartz again. I'm not sure if we're going to get a replay on that one.
Schwartz is very, very dangerous.
Very dangerous. I mean, they seem to be have worked that out. Seem to have worked that well in the practices, huh?
I can see really the preparation here on restarts. They're putting a lot of time in that. They train at USF, and I see that hard work they're putting in, day out.
Here's the replay. Ball comes in. Header on goal, just passed. Here's Sanchez now on the left-hand side. Cut in. Jinx. Ball laid back. Fitzy puts it in. Shot on goal, but driven over the top. Left-footed shot. Could have done better if it was on his right, I guess. Fitzy's not a left-footed player. Yeah, goalkeeper's done very well tonight. Both goalkeepers. I mean, this kid in goal, Wicks, has done very well.
Yep.
Nice safe hands.
Again, goals are slim. Very, very slim. Tight game. Definitely a lot more exciting second half. Beautifully done by Luis Aguilar. Kept it in with a tackle. Kept it actually in play. I really like that too. When a defender just tackled the ball out, he tackles and passes at the same time.
Ball knocked out of play by Aguilar. Corner for Portland.
You see there the 2v2 is Portland pulling one back. The Victory is keeping
Yeah, they
two
realise
players
how
up
dangerous
front.
they are.
Morales and Sanchez.
Ball laid in. Headed out. Kremmelmeyer. Back to the left-hand side. Ball booted in quickly. Eric Reed, nice and solid. Chance for a counter-attack. Here we go. Sanchez, down the left-hand side. Ball trying to be switched. Didn't quite get it. Oh, it runs nicely for the Victory. Here comes Munoz. Prints it through. Almost to Kim. Nice opportunity for a counter-attack, Eric.
Very good opportunity. It's that final pass again, Rob, that's been lacking. Ricardo, a little bit tired legs, was looking for the opposite side again. Beautiful composure on the ball.
Morales now. Ball running nicely. Palomares. 1-2 with Chucky Kim. Shot blocked. Matisse
Thompson there.
picks it
Very
up
good.
nicely. Fitzgerald. Nice switching ball. Sanchez. Brought down beautifully. Takes on his player. Great skill. Great skill. Tired legs again though. Trying to knock the ball inside. Especially on his weaker right foot. Left hand side. This game's really opened up. Nice play by Portland. Intercepted by Schwartz. Nice cover there by the Victory defense with three at the back.
Aguilar and Schwartz again, having played together at the University of San Francisco, there is a very good synergy and energy, and then you add Cameron Dunn to the mix. They're doing a beautiful job, I think.
Ball out of play.
Portland looks a little frustrated, Rob. They haven't been able to connect on many passes. The Victory really has had most of the second half with many opportunities. It looks like Kremmelmeyer is coming out for number 25, David Haig.
David Haig coming in for Kremmelmeyer. Number 25. Well, Kremmelmeyer certainly had a good game.
Yep, I thought he had some good pace. Second half, it looked like he played a little bit more up front, but he had a very good game.
Cameron Dunn boots it forward. Drops down for Fitzy.
It looks like Fitzy is getting a little tired. Rob?
Yep. Has had a good performance tonight, though. Lazy ball right through there, huh? Straight back to Eric Reed. Well, 10 minutes to go. This game is anybody's.
0-0, 10 minutes to go.
Thompson
has done a good job there at that left central defending position.
Voila. Haig getting his first touch of the ball. Ball goes out of play. Throw in for the Victory. Throw in. Fitzy knocks on. Fitzy again. Still fighting. Wins the ball. Good determination there by Fitzgerald. Sanchez onside. Ball coming forward. Brings down nicely with the chest. Whoop. Taken down. Free kick. Another dangerous position from Mr. Left Foot Man.
I think Portland is playing with fire. This is about the third or fourth free kick from that side. And especially when Chris Schwartz comes forward. Seems like very dangerous. Quick restart there on the right side.
Here comes the ball. Oh, almost. Believe that was Morales up top there.
Yeah,
Good opportunity on goal.
Raul Palomares whipped in a good cross. It looked like a good opportunity for a header there. And again, you see when you get a little bit of flank play, things happen.
Definitely.
It looks like we see Mr. Casillas making his entree.
Haven't seen him for a long time.
Also has been injury, snake bit.
This is, I like this change, Eric. You know, late in the game, you know that Casillas is a very, very tricky little player. Another left-footed player coming in. So Fitzy is out.
I think we called it, right? Fitzy tired?
Definitely.
Casillas
But I tell you what,
in.
he's done a good job.
Very
Over 80
good.
minutes.
Very nice job. So let's see. Most likely we'll see Casillas on the left and maybe Chucky Kim moving to that right side. Rob, what do you think?
I think, you've called everything right tonight, Eric.
Well, that is the benefit of see them train at the University of San Francisco Keys. We're privy enough to see them train enough, so you become quite familiar with that team. And again, it's 7 minutes left, and I still have the feeling we're going to see a goal.
Well, right now I do like the victory lineup. Eric Reed, safe
Very
hands, time
solid.
for chance for a counter-attack. Here we go. Numbers up. Can we be quick? Overlap. Here we come. Flank play. Here comes Chucky Kim. What can he do? Puts the ball in the middle. Almost. I'd say that was a corner. Very, 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 very nice counter-attack. Very fast. Chucky Kim, great overlap down the right-hand side. Picked the ball up, put it into the middle very nicely, and just intercepted there by the Portland player. Very, very nice opportunity. Very nice opportunity. Victory looking very sharp. I do like these changes, Eric. This flank play is really working. Corner. At the feet of Sanchez. Chucky Kim, very close to him. Looking for a short free kick potentially. Ball comes in, short free kick. Left-hand side, overlap. Oh, ball's in! Knocked off the line. Nice interception by Casillas. Ball off the line, Eric.
Yeah, I like it. The
Fooled everybody.
The victory mixed up with a short corner.
Very,
Really,
very nice play. I mean, that was obviously learned on the practice field.
Yeah, they mixed it up nicely. Caught off the Portland defense there by surprise. And number 7, Higgins, had to save the ball off the line.
Very, very nice job. I tell you, I did like that play. Even fooled me there for a second.
Yeah.
Here's Cameron Dunn. Stand up.
Foul
given away.
Could be
Dangerous position.
This is a dangerous position.
Dangerous position.
Where Jordan was taken down by Cameron Dunn in a dangerous position here. This might be the best opportunity so far, second half for Portland.
I wasn't quite sure what the Cameron could have done there. He obviously got wrong-footed there for a second and tried to catch up with his player and eventually got his arms out in front of him trying to hold the player up, as we all do and as you are well accustomed to as a fullback, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got to do something, right?
Yep.
You don't let both things go through, only one.
And probably Cameron didn't feel there's maybe he was not aware there was enough cover behind him.
Yeah,
so
cover's been there all night.
Huh?
Yeah, dangerous position.
I only see 3 men in the wall, Rob.
There's the fourth man going, so you've called it right all night.
Number 13 here, Andrew Greger, formerly University of Portland. Deadly left foot.
Here we go. Shot on goal, blocked by the wall. Wall did its job. Here we go, right for the counter-attack. Victory breaking out far, right side. Slow down. Oh, they were breaking out for the far right side, and Sanchez just couldn't get the ball off, couldn't get his head up. The ball was on the wrong side of him.
What happened here is that Leo Griffin there came from his left back position all the way to the right side and did just enough to prevent Sanchez of hitting that long ball from the counter, because the victory was flying.
3 players at the far post. Here we go, ball laid in, but too close to Wicks. Now, down the right-hand side. Here comes Portland. Can he save it?
No.
Ball out of play. Now, chance for a quick counter again. Can he take it quick? Left-hand side. Casillas. Sanchez. 1-2. Casillas still got the ball. Out to Sanchez. Munoz waiting inside. Nice play by Sanchez. Nice and tricky. Ball across. Looked like a bit of a push there. Chucky Kim putting the ball into the middle. Cleared by Portland. Ratisse now. Nice shot and goal. Safe hands of Wicks.
I would say that move by our friend Sanchez might have been the highlight.
Well, hopefully production team is going to give us a replay of that one, because that was a hell of a move. Hell of a move.
I think our production team will oblige, because
Always.
this was artistry.
Always. I tell you what, you ask for it, you get it.
Look at this here.
Look at this move.
Ricardo Sanchez. Hup. Now look at this here. Clinic.
Oh, nutmeg. Nutmeg.
This is what makes the game beautiful, right, Rob?
Nutmeg.
These are the things we never were able to do during our
ball
playing
cut
career.
inside. Well, I had a couple of my own moves. They weren't quite as smooth as that
No,
Eric.
I've
you
seen
know.
you play, Rob. Don't,
Oh, yeah,
don't
okay.
fool our audience.
Eric, you've hurt my feelings.
Yeah, well, why don't we concentrate here again? A left-footed pass by Cameron Dunn. His second of the game with the left foot.
I think I've seen more than that, Eric.
No.
Ratisse. Oh, cut out. Oh, down the middle. Cameron Dunn there again.
And
Eric Reed makes it work. Ratisse into Sanchez. We're breaking again. Chucky Kim moving. Left-hand side. Morales tries to go. Over the top. Over the top. Nice move again. Not a bad strike.
start all with Eric Reed. Very confident. Ball in the air first time. Boom.
Tricky move for a goalkeeper.
Tricky move. But Morales there. Good shot on goal. Good strike. Again, the victory much stronger second half.
2 minutes in regulation left.
2 minutes. Are we going to see a goal? This game deserves a goal. What do you think?
I
Rob?
think the victory deserve a goal. I really do. I mean, not just because, it's we're here with the home team. Here's Munoz. Morales. Wicks. Sanchez misses it. Ball in behind. Portland dangerous. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Oh, goal for Portland. Against the run of play. Ball cleared from Wicks all the way forward. Over the head, I think, of Sanchez. Runs into the path of a Portland player. Victory player went downside. I believe it was Aguilar that went down.
Yep.
1-on-1 with the goalkeeper.
And I
still had
believe-
to put it in the back of the net, Eric.
I believe it was a substitute Hake in the 89th minute. And again, it looked like Aguilar slipped a counter-attack. And game of soccer is a cruel game.
Definitely
Against
cruel.
the run of play.
Definitely cruel, Eric. Definitely cruel. I know that, not sure. I mean, there's obviously time left for the victory to come back into it. Wicks hesitating. Ball into his arm. Definitely very, very cruel, Eric. I mean, against the run of play. I mean, Victory were really pushing for this win tonight. Obviously, maybe lost a little bit composure at the back. Here comes the goal. Here's Wicks. Schwartz missed it. Aguilar coming down. Couldn't keep his balance. Still got to put it in the back of the net, Eric. Nicely taken goal.
A really seemingly harmless long ball. And probably Luis, a little bit better use of the body. He just was pushed aside there. Unfortunate because, again, Luis has had a great game so far.
Yeah.
One mistake, and that's what the game is all about.
You get punished.
You get punished.
Referee has determined that there will be 3 minutes of additional
3.
time added to the second
3 minutes of additional time. Referee will have the clock. Not sure what the coaching staff of the Victory is calling out for, but obviously displeased with something. Very, very unfortunate. But let's see what happens now. 3 minutes to go. Anything can happen.
Still some time to muster some offense for the Victory and see if they can bounce back here at the end. They have the great tendency of coming back late and battling.
Casillas. Kim knocks the ball down. Going to have to push some players up here, Eric. Take a chance.
Yeah, because I still see 1, 2, 3, 4.
Too many players back.
Yeah. Chris Schwartz, get in there.
There's Schwartz. He's moving up. Here's Sanchez. Cuts inside. Ball laid into the middle. Casillas chasing it. Trying to keep it in play. Ball runs out of play. Well, Portland have certainly been pressed tonight, Eric.
Yeah, I thought when Tommy Podol went out in the first half due to an injury, it changed the game a little bit. Until then, Portland had the better of the game. After that, I think the game changed. And I think some of the changes that Coach Van Straten made really affected the game in a positive way. But so far, the only thing that has been lacking has been the finishing.
Right, going to have to get that ball up. Going to have to get the ball up. Chipped in. Here's Sanchez. Oh, I don't know about that.
I think a little bit of drama there of number 13, Andrew Gregor. I think Andrew is realizing that it's probably a minute left or so.
Taking the sting out of the game, Eric.
The goalkeeper's taking his time. He's going to take it there.
Yeah, not too much time left here. Probably only have maybe one more opportunity at goal, Eric.
I think so. Let's see what happens here. Schwartz brings the ball down.
Portland keeping hold of the ball, trying to kill the time, taking the ball to the corner. Victory wins the ball. Not much time. Got to get that ball forward. Here's Casillas. Knocks the ball forward. Morales. Going to have to get that ball back in play quickly. Casillas. Into Morales. Nice back heel. Ball out of play again. Another throw in. Oh, there's the final whistle. Referee calls the final whistle. Very unfortunate. A very, very well played game from the Victory, but unfortunately, one mistake there at the end.
Rob, I think this is a very disappointing loss for the Victory. Again, this is their fourth game in probably 8 days. And in the first half, they looked tired. I think in the second half, they showed a lot of their character by bouncing back. And we really were waiting for a goal of the Victory. It didn't come. There were opportunities there for Morales. There were opportunities for Chucky Kim. And the game is cruel. Game, one mistake in the 89th minute. And Portland gets away with a 1-0 win. Now, fortunately, the Victory and Portland will see each other often. They'll see each other at least 2 or 3 more times.
Well, the one nice thing for the Victory, they know they can play with these teams. Without a doubt. Glenn Van Straten there. Obviously, coming away, great win against Minnesota. Coming off this, this game. Disappointing for him. Yeah. Disappointing for the team.
But every USL game is very tight. This is not unlike any other USL game. It's 1-0, 0-0, 1-1. The league is very tight, as you alluded to earlier. In the broadcast, the point difference and the number of losses between the first and the last is very small. So they'll bounce back. They're going to go on the road again tomorrow to Montreal. The Victory will be at Montreal. Also, coincidentally, the opening of the Under-20 World Cup, where the Victory coaching staff might be able to see the U.S. play Korea and then focus on their big game at Montreal.
And when are we back here, Eric?
We will be back on the big holiday of July the 4th with a home game against Miami.
And I believe that's an early start that night, 6 o'clock.
I believe so.
Okay.
We will be there.
So anyway, our folks listening in from around the world, this is live from San Francisco. Eric Visser and Rob Neville and the superior production team and all of the stuff that's really make this a very, very great professional organization. And we thank you for tuning in tonight. So good night from San Francisco.
Good night.
Good night.